Hello and welcome to another video of mine. My name is Trizze. I'm an Anivia main, peaked in 230 LP Master. Currently in Diamond 2, and this is going to be a commentary video of one of my games. This game was kind of crazy, so I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, we start off with a AFK Blitzcrank, unfortunately. But that doesn't stop us from still invading as 4 people. I think you can still invade as 4 people, especially with Anivia's Q. It's a huge AoE stun that just... like, if something goes wrong, and there are a lot of people here, we can't just back off. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, bit of a unfortunate start there. I tell Blitzcrank to come here and hook. He wanders over here. But then he doesn't really seem to understand the assignment here. He stands here. We hang out a bit. He does throw a hook though. But no one there. Okay, so in mid lane we're gonna be facing Zed. I don't think Zed is the most difficult champion to play against as Anivia. Mostly because Sonia's is a great item for Anivia. And also, when he ults you, you can just throw out your Q very quickly. And like instantly stun him. It doesn't work all the time, but I do think I do with this game, so I'll show you later. So we start off with a pretty aggressive lane here. Zed is being a little bit too passive, I think, for his sake. So we can capitalize on that a little bit. I push my lane very quickly because I know he's very weak in level 1. So I try and make him do some creeps here. I'll go for the quick level 2 here with the 4th minion. I'm trying to shoot a Q through this minion and hit him, because then I can get my level 2 and I can surprise him with a follow-up E. There we go.
Something ancient stirs.
I did not get my electrocutes proc on him, unfortunately, but yeah, it is what it is. Ooh, missed that one. I'm getting a little bit stressed about like pushing the minions into the tower. He gets some damage on me there. Not the best move for me. -2. Yeah, I think farming is something I need to work on sometimes. I'm very inconsistent when it comes to hitting CS. Look at that. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. But hey, no one's perfect. Just like that. You see how he punishes me immediately when I throw my Q? If I don't hit my Q, he's gonna go for me every single time. So, my bad, but he did flash though. So, in my mind, this is actually a good position for me. Alright, so I know he wants this cannon minion here. He does get it, but now I know his shadow is over there. So I can throw my Q to secure that he either gets stunned or that he teleports. And he decided to teleport to his clone. And I kill him. Kinda close, to be honest. I lose another cannon minion there. That's classic. Classic me. I'm trying to even out the creeps here a little bit, so nothing pushes towards either side. Which I think I did. And then I realize I'm recalling a little bit too far away from the XP range. A little bit sloppy there. I notice a fight's going on in the bot lane. So I teleport. And about 3 business days later, I arrive. She would have actually survived if she just ran away, but I do pick up a kill here. Varus goes nice TP buddy in the chat. Then I push the lane so that Varus loses some minions. In the meantime, though, mid lane, I have been losing a few minions. I notice there's a Warwick here. But he's level 4, so it's not really that big of a deal. Big of an issue. Do some damage on him, roughly half his HP in one combo. And then me and Jin swap lanes. He's overstaying a little bit here. Jin should have recalled, or he should have gone bot lane a bit earlier. There we go, we're back. Sitting at 25 CS. Which doesn't mean too much right now, I guess. getting ganked by this this Rel. She's pretty angry. I flashed. I TP bot lane, I mean. Turkey Warwick. Pick up a kill. I do not have egg now, but I do have flash, so I have some comfort. Triple stun from Rel there. Very nice to see. I throw out the wall just in case she jumps, because the wall can disrupt dashes and stuff like that. Yeah. But we get it anyways. 301. How did that even happen? That's crazy. All of a sudden. The walk to mid lane here was very unnecessary. I didn't realize he was freezing the lane. So I walked all this way and then I had to recall anyways. My bad. Something I should improve on. Yeah, it's pretty valuable for me to do these videos, because I get to watch my games and see all the, you know, all the mistakes I do, all the good things I do. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. Usually I never do VOD reviews because I just don't have the patience to. But this is a very good excuse to do it. And I hope you guys are, I don't know, maybe learning something from my perspective. I miss my E here, which is kind of bad, and then I flash away. Kind of panic flash. I'm a little bit worried he's gonna jump over there, but I don't know if he could even. So I throw a Q there. Warwick does exist in this game, so I'm being a little bit cautious here. Trying to wait for him to appear on the map. Although he could just kill me here, honestly. So there I went for the stun, because I either get the stun or he goes on me, kills me, and then dies. So in both scenarios he would die. But I did have a shutdown on me, or bounty. I wasn't really aware of that. I didn't realize I was 301. So not the best trade, but not too bad either, to be honest. Alright, back to mid lane. We're sitting at 35 CS, roughly 5 CS per minute. It is what it is. Some games you have, or some games I have very bad CS in. But you still have a very good impact on the game, I think. I don't know if it's Anivia or if it's just like in general. You can still come back from a CS deficit. I put a ward down at Void Grubs because I knew that Warwick was at the dragon. Just wanted to kind of like secure it. Zed is trying to get me here, but I'm hovering towards the side that my jungler exists on. We get the Void Grubs really quickly here. I gotta admit, I've never really been a big fan of Talon jungle, but it's kind of growing on me. He does have a lot of damage, which is pretty nice. I see Zed here. He's trying to get me here. I do the instant Q there, and then he flashes. I have my egg though, so I'm chilling. I'm chilling hardcore. So I noticed he flashed. Warwick shows up out of nowhere. Throw a wall out. I'm surprised he doesn't ult us. Maybe it's on cooldown. Maybe he's just, I don't know, saving it for League of Legends too. But we get that kill too. Pretty solid game so far. 12-4 currently. I get a full wave here while Zed is dead. A few more seconds. I recall and pretty sure I pick up a blasting wand. One thing I could have done there was actually just get one out attack on the tower mid lane for the turret plating. I do another cheeky little TP bot lane. See if something happens. No, it does not. This time it was not a good TP. Varus goes, nice TP buddy. Again, classic. We did get Rel's flash though. Suffering a little bit more with the CS deficit now. Losing roughly 3 creeps, 4 creeps actually. Actually not really sure what I was aiming for there, but we don't talk about that. Back to farming. I know he has his clone down, so I throw a Q at him. And then you see this wall I put here. That did not feel good for Zed. I messed up, but I kind of saved it though, right? You gotta admit. That was pretty clean, in a way. Yeah, you should not throw this many Qs, that said. Like, your Q is one of the only things, kinda, that can disengage his engage. So yeah, pro tip, don't do like me. Save your Qs. Use your ult and E to harass. It's way safer. Yeah, we do pick up a kill using the wall. Satisfying. I do a little wall here. Ooh. He goes aggressive there. Which makes sense. He knows I have nothing else in my kit.
Think beyond one lifetime.
So yeah. This is dodging some damage. Probably has ult soon again. Gotta be a little bit careful here. I don't want to go Sonya's first item. Second item even. I just don't feel like it's very good damage. Also, in this patch, they have actually nerfed Liandry. So at this point, I'm not really sure about buying Liandry. I missed my wall there, but it doesn't really matter when you have Talon jungle. Like, if you mess up your walls as Talon with Talon, you're honestly just doing him a favor, because he can jump over the wall. So yeah, don't need to worry too much about that. But yeah, I'm not really sure what to buy instead of Liandry now. Or maybe I just keep buying Liandry. I looked at the win rates of the item, and it's sitting at like 46% if you buy it as your second item. Not entirely sure how accurate that math is, but yeah. I do get the Faded Ashes though, which can be either built into a one of those torches. What is it called? Blackfire torch or something? Or a Liandry, of course. Both lane doing pretty good there. You get both kills. I went top lane here because I noticed that Jorik died, and this tower needed defending. So I get these waves here. And I see Jorik going mid lane here, so I continue a little bit. This swap that me and Jorik are gonna do is gonna be the most flawless swap. Lane swap. It's gonna look nice. Okay, Jorik is defending mid lane now against Zed. I get 2 turret platings here. They have an Ivern in top lane. I do not know why, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. Boom. Get the wave. I recall. I ping mid lane in a second here. He's already on it. He's already swapping. He's killed the entire wave mid lane. I killed the entire wave top lane. No one loses minions. I think it's pretty important. Like a small detail that could save you or cost you a whole minion wave. Wait. I lose a minion. Oh no. Okay, well, +1. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, we don't talk about that. 2. I was so proud of it. Oh. Oh, that was a horrible Q. But I did have my egg if I needed it. I don't even die. Wonder how low my HP was there even. Didn't quite catch it. But yeah, I think from this game, if I learned something from this game, is that I'm throwing way too many Qs. That said, I need to save my Qs. Varus is being a little bit cocky here. Doesn't really realize I'm here, I guess. Pick up a kill, he uses barrier and ult. And Rel was warding river. They just didn't know that I was TPing. Yeah. Since Rel is showing mid lane and Warwick is showing mid lane, I have all the time in the world to get this tower. I don't have TP, so I know I cannot help. So I'm not stressing it at all. I'm just trying to do my best here in bot lane. Hit the tower. And then I rotate. Put a ward down a dragon. Because it is dragon time soon. Pick up some HP. I wanted to rotate mid because I thought they're gonna push. I guess they are pushing, so. Where did Zed go here? Oh, he went that way, right? Do a little spacing here. Rel can't really reach me. We kill her. Warwick does not know we have vision here. Kill him as well. bit of a stomp. I mean, it's only 22-13 though, but it feels like a stomp for me at least. Maybe not for the rest of the team at the moment, but yeah. Surprisingly, I'm sitting at 124 farm, which is not too bad. What is that, like 8 CS per minute? 7? No, it's 7. 7.1. Surely. Something like that. I feel like I've been roaming all game. Pick up some health here. I gank top lane. Yorick traps him very nicely. And we start pushing the tower here. I don't want to steal all this farm. I'm trying to be like nice to him. So I just leave some for him. Yeah, since the bot tower is taken, mid lane is... Or my ADC is invading my lane. I'm not allowed in mid lane anymore. So I don't really have to care about that lane too much. But what I do want is this Herald. And then I want to recall. What you want to do there is actually recall before you take the Rift Herald buff. Because you don't waste the empowered recall then. This is another mistake I make. I should be going bot lane here. But yeah. I did not realize. But I did realize as soon as he shows on the map, so I head down to bot lane. He gets almost half HP on the turret. I'm trying to bait this Q. You see what I did there? Like instant Q. But he played it better. So he moved immediately. It happens. Yeah, we have egg though. All good.
I dream of eras past.
When you have egg, you should really play more aggressive. Like you need to use your egg as part of your kit. Your egg should not be your like last resort. It shouldn't be your plan B. It should be part of your kit, part of your strategy. You should be like, okay, I'll die here with egg, and then we get the kill. It should be part of the plan. Get a little bit stuck here, and I realize I have to flash. Just put down a wall here, and I'm safe. Yeah, some misplays here.
I am neither the first,
but I'm not too bad, I think. Okay, here I don't realize that Daisy is gonna hit me there. I was so surprised. I was like, what? How did I die here? I say my bad in chat. Talon says my bad in chat. Is this even League of Legends? No one is flaming. Crazy. Yeah, not the strongest performance in the last minutes. Varus pushing mid lane and Yorick getting caught here. see if they pick up any kills here. No, we have Blitzcrank left with 0 damage. Unfortunately, that is a lost team fight. No Baron up, but there is an Atakan. But should be fine though, for now. I TP to go and kill Varus. And I realize he's just gonna go full offensive on Jhin. Boom. I give the kill to Jhin. And I push out mid lane. And then Talon wants to do Atakan, which I am super down for, because Zed is top lane, Varus is dead. There is no real threat on the map at the moment. But first, we do Scuttle Crab. Always.
Think beyond one lifetime.
The #1 prior on the map. I wish I had a ward here, because I wanted to ward this Tribush, but I'm using... I got Rift Herald at the moment, so I can't use my ward. But I'm ready with my wall. If they come, boom. We pick up the Atakan. And what I should do here is go bot lane, but I decide to go over here.
Something ancient stirs.
Okay, there's a Zed mid lane here. Actually goes for me. I want you to look at this. Look at my movement. Boom. I go backwards to fake that I'm shooting a Q, because that's gonna force out his ultimate. So yeah, that's a very, very, very good strat to do. If someone is chasing you and you're scared they're gonna dodge your Q, you just fake go back for like a millisecond, and then they're most likely gonna react to that and think you're gonna throw a Q, and then you got them. It's all on the mind games. So my plan here was to do some like double turret stuff here. So I wanted to jump back into this thing, but I don't know really. That was not. This didn't work. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. We did get the Talon barrier though. Maybe worth it. No. Yeah, that was bad. I didn't realize that there would be 3 people there for some reason. I don't know. It didn't click in my brain. So yeah, the death timers are getting pretty long now. So dying right now in this game is gonna be a little bit more punishing. Yeah, I'm trying to build a Banshee's Veil here, or at least the spell shield thing. Just because I'm just a little bit scared of Varus and Ivern. They got some ranged stuns, roots, or whatever. Also, I did pick up the Black Fire Torch, I think it's called. I'm kind of experimenting with that one instead of the Liandry. I'm not really sure if I need to replace Liandry or even what I should replace it with yet. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. I wouldn't say my strong side with Anivia is itemization. It is more likely mechanics, I think. So I think that's what I can do the best. I thought it was gonna ult immediately, so I throw down a wall to kind of like stop it. But we're good, actually. Look at that. We get Warwick while their entire team is in the bot lane. Although I know that some are recalling right now, so I wanna be a bit careful. So Varus pushing bot lane, so I run there immediately. 5 stacks on the Magi. You want to get 10 stacks. If you're at 10 stacks with the Magi, you are golden as Anivia. I do a little greedy little flash there. It actually works out. I'm not really sure why he attacked the the Grump, but hey, don't think it would have mattered. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just looking at the map. I'm doing some sightseeing on the map, and I just run past 3 minions. Okay, This is kind of strange. I don't think I'm focusing completely on the game here. Or at least not on my lane.
Let's soar.
I know that I think everyone is in the top of the map right now, so I can just push bot lane. I have TP, but I don't feel like I need to TP right now because my team is just demolishing them. Warwick in the bot lane here. I try and do a little bit of a teleport here. I did not expect them to go here. I did not expect that at all, because we were all at Baron. So for them to go bot lane is very risky. But yeah, I die there. But yeah, it was a shame that Talon died there, because if Talon was alive, we could have done Baron easily. Yeah, it was a gamble from the enemy team, I think, but it worked out in their favor. Yeah, I like to show games where I don't play completely perfectly. I don't want to just like showcase the stomps. I want to show what a typical game could look like. Because, you know, no one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. And I think it's even more helpful to look at mistakes and learn from them, rather than just looking at games where you stomp. Because those games are... I mean, they give you LP very quickly, but you don't learn anything from the stomp games. So yeah, this is way better when you're struggling a bit. I want my team to check this bush and do a little trap here. Cheeky little trap. But I don't know. They did not want that. I noticed they're doing Baron, so I tell my team to go there immediately. Because I didn't think they would kill it this quickly. Boom. Varus misses his ult, Rel misses 2 stuns. I get caught here, but I know I have Sonya's, so I throw out my stun, my ult, and my Sonya. And they're sitting at very low HP now. Low enough for Talon to jump in, clean up the fight, get 2 kills, 3 kills, and not 4. Or 4 kills, yeah. Almost penta, Talon. Okay, I want you to look at the minimap right now. Talon is killing red buff. Blitz is standing at Baron, maybe killing a ward, or just AFKing. This, do not do this, okay? Because this could have been the game. If everyone was there, it would have ended here. But spoilers, it does not end. You probably see how much is left on the video, so I guess it's not that much of a spoiler. But yeah, not the best decisions there. But yeah, no one is perfect, like I've said before. We pick up 3 kills here though. No, 2 kills actually. Jorix tries finishing the game here. I did ping the Nexus, but yeah, I didn't think about how low damage we had. Okay, they have nothing to take at least. But yeah, this was a big mistake on our part, obviously. We could have ended there. Also, one thing, when you're the only one able to defend a base, your #1 priority should be staying alive. I see this way too often. People are defending the base, but they get caught and they die, and then the game ends. It's a pretty common way for a game to end, even though it could have been saved with that one person. Yeah, my team is up again. Top lane tower is gonna die. I'm not fast enough to save it. It could have been. I moved a bit quicker on the map. I try and you know, push him away a little bit. But yeah, no. It's not enough. Sitting at 213 farm at 30 minutes. Not the best. But it's right. It's like, what is it, like 6 to 7 CS per minute? It's pretty bad. But you gotta look at it like relative to the enemies. Right now I have pretty much the same CS as the enemy said, so I'm feeling pretty happy.
I dream of eras past.
Don't stress out too much about CS per minute. Just like look at the enemy mid laner, see what they have, and then you can either be happy or sad. And this is also something you should not do. For some reason I thought Varus' flash was down. So I flash over his slow there. Trying to catch him. Because if I caught him here, we could have ended. But I don't catch him. And I die. But Talon saves the day. Or does he? Yeah. This is what's called a throw. We are not doing so good right now. This is some solo queue clown fiesta. Varus tries to say sit, but he says sick. Minus aura. Okay, Talon's sitting at 18-6 in stats. He's pretty strong. But his mental strength is not that strong. Because he goes, why vote no? We lost. I'm not really sure what he was talking about there, to be honest. Yeah, I'm up in 8 seconds. We lose an inhib here. I realized we don't have anti-heal. Right. I realized that before, but I didn't really have room for it. But yeah, I sell my Magi's just to get anti-heal. I had 0 stacks anyways. Better to get a Morella Nomicon than have a 0 stack Magi, I think. Especially at this part of the game. I make sure no one is in the bush here. And all of a sudden, there's a tree. We kill the tree. And then we get the dragon. I have no clue where the enemies are. They should all be here, but they're not. So that's nice. Bit strange. And then Talon jumps in here and dies. You know? So solo queue. And then he says FF. I thought this was pretty funny when I played it. I was so confused. Because he was the one who said go 5 and end, and then he goes in solo and dies. Silly solo queue. Yeah, I tell the team to group up here. And wait. Ooh, boom. Somehow we don't kill Warwick here, which was very surprising. But I did pick up a kill on Zed. It's nice. And then they keep on fighting us here. I thought he was gonna flash away or like run away or something. But he doesn't do that. He just stands still. But I do kill him. I put a new ult out here for some more damage. Shoot a Q, E, and then I do a little bit of death. Yeah. Not the best. My Sonias wouldn't really help me there. Yeah, this game is going on way too long. Let's see what happens. Talon is very strong, but he's also pretty squishy when it comes to the enemy team. One stun and he's dead, pretty much. They don't do Dragon though, or Baron, sorry. We got a TP coming from Yorick in mid lane. Bit questionable, I think. I think he should have gone bot lane instead and saved the TP. But doesn't really matter too much.
Something ancient stirs.
The horrors of the isle.
And I feel like there's like a magnetic force between me and mid lane. I always end up here. Ooh, missed my wall there. Actually, I think that wall was more of a zoning wall. Like I didn't want them to jump on us. We have to kill Warwick here before we help our team. But Talon is doing a good job. And Jin. I think mostly Jin, I guess. And we killed him. There we go.
I must dig.
That should be the end of the game. Welcome to solo queue. If you haven't played it before, it's a blast. Anything can happen.
In every snowflake.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Yeah, this was a pretty clown fiesta game. At least the second half of it. I think the first half was pretty fun. I will try and record some other fun, entertaining, maybe something we can learn from as well in the next video. Let's see what damage I had though. I was sitting pretty much equal with Talon. I was a bit surprised over this because I thought Talon would be way higher. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.